we got some breaking news, man.
Okay.
So it just so happened that Chauncey Billups, along with a couple other NBA players, man, has been get caught in this NBA gambling and illegal gambling ring, man.
Yeah, I heard about
NBA
that.
is getting investigated. How you feel about that?
Yeah, it's crazy because, we put our trust into these teams. You know what I mean? We
Facts.
gambling, we betting sometimes. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. But to hear that someone fixed the game, that's cold because, they players at the end of the day, so they got inside access. So to even be, betting on their own games and getting information from other teams and
throwing
other teammates,
games.
and that's crazy, man.
I kind of felt it coming when when all that betting stuff started to come into play.
Yeah.
Like, because they just let it pass so quickly. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Breeze by, and it's like, I know a lot of people are going to get in trouble for this. Like you said, they're already betting on college games and all types of shit. But
yeah, so Chauncey Billups, back in 2019, it's being said that he conspired with the mafia in rigged poker games. So what he was doing, because everybody's hearing the stories, they're kind of tied in. It's two different stories.
They all tied in. It's big.
But it's the mafia basically messing with the NBA,
Facts.
and then they're messing with gambling. So they used to have gambling games in the Hamptons, Las Vegas, different places, right? And they used Chauncey Billups back in 2019 to basically get high value players inside the door so that the mafia could cheat them.
Yeah, to reel them in.
Yeah, so they had 3D glasses, seeing through cards. They had all kind of different technology.
Damn.
Yeah, they had the cards rigged to where they could see behind the cards, and they had the tables rigged to where they could see under the tables, and they know what the cards that the people that they were gambling against had. Right, so Chauncey Billups was just basically the person that got him in the door with the big face and the big name because he's, the NBA player.
So they was probably paying him good just to use him as bait.
Yeah, just to use him as bait.
Reeling in all their money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably a couple of high value players, they probably lost a lot of money in there, so they started snitching.
Damn, I don't think Chauncey Billups needed money like that, but man, I guess, you know what I'm saying? People do anything for money now.
And you never know who people know or who they live next door to because, the mafia is rich. So Chauncey Billups might have lived next door to a mafia member, you know?
for sure.
But, the second part of the story was also kind of crazy because it involved NBA players basically from different teams, and they were, giving out who's going to be sick, who's going to be injured, who's not going to play.
Like bookies and type shit.
Yeah, and basically they were making people bet on certain different people, like, oh, they're not going to make this many points, or he's not going to do this.
Shaving games
because they know what's going to happen behind the scenes. So they got called out for that, and the FBI locked them up too. So it's a crazy situation, man.
And that just shows you how far, we come, because we used to look up to this, and now they're just using these people as cash, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes me not believe in sports no more.
No, for sure. And I already started feeling that way with NFL, and now I'm starting to feel like that with NBA, man. It's a sad day for the NBA, for sure.
Yeah, because now you can't believe nothing. When they playing out there, it's going to... But, the FBI is trying to, bring back the integrity of the sport. I understand that, right? They trying to come in and clean it up, but
the sport of betting is real stronger than all that. Right?
Yeah, but what's crazy? Since they know it's been happening since 2019, because the investigation happened way back in 2019.
Damn.
So if they know it's been happening, so we've been losing out for 6 years, and y'all been knowing behind the scenes. That's kind of cold too, though.
No, it is.
They should have put an end to that a long time ago, because a lot of people probably lost a lot of money.
But they do that for a while, like same with all these other big indictments. Like they let it go for years and years and just let it stack up against them, and it's like they probably want to have a big case. They probably didn't have enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but it's probably because it's against the mafia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's even bigger. But I was going to ask you a question. So, do you feel like there should be a lawsuit pushed because, the NBA, they made a lot of money off these bets. The betting companies made a lot of money off these bets, but a lot of people that lost when they were shaving the games and saying this and that over unders, they was winning. So, do you think there should be some lawsuits brung in this situation?
And I think there is going to be some lawsuits run because probably a lot more people tied into this. Like you said, big betting companies and betting agencies just taking people's monies, and it's like, yeah, I see some coming for sure.
Yeah, I believe the same thing. I think that if y'all let this go on for all these years, it's gonna be a lot of people that want their money back. They're gonna feel kind of torn about the situation. Like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? I need to be made whole.
Now that you say that, like the feds are probably just waiting for them to bring in more people. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts.
Because they can charge more people.
Yeah, and especially you got all these rich people, so I'm pretty sure you can get the restitution back.
But I don't know if it's gonna. You think it's gonna put the betting industry on its head or what?
I mean, I think people just ain't gonna be as confident in the sports no more. I think it might slow down bets a little bit, but
That's
then
why
again,
I never really got into that.
yeah, but you got some people that's addicted, so I don't think that'll ever, stop them from betting. But just finding out that it's rigged in the first place, that's deep, bro. That's hard to swallow because it'll stop you from putting that whole 100 in now. Maybe you're only gonna bet $10.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
And NBA season just started too, so it's not a good timing. You know what I mean?
It's not, man. But hopefully it's all just allegations and none of it's true. You know what
Facts.
I mean? And hopefully everybody get through that. That's in that
Shouts out
situation.
to everybody, man.
Yeah.